Welcome to Chamber Chat. Chamber Chat is a morning radio show where we chat about the Conroe Lake Conroe Area Chamber of Commerce upcoming events and business and organizations. I'm one of your hosts, Courtney Galle, Director of Program Development.
And I'm Samantha Good, Director of Membership Development.
The Chamber is a nonprofit organization with the mission of serving Conroe, Willis, and Montgomery communities to improve economic development and quality of life. The Chamber is made up of more than 1,000 members of these business communities. The Chamber provides members various monthly networking events, educational seminars, cost-effective marketing opportunities, as well as finds ways to give back to the communities it serves. The Chamber has been in business for 82 years.
The purpose of this show is to inform listeners of the monthly events of the Chamber and to promote our members. Each month, guests will be brought on to talk about what is happening in the Chamber and get the inside scoop of our members, what they do, and what has made their company successful. I hope you have a cup of coffee because we have a great lineup this morning.
Welcome. We didn't have Chamber Chat last month, so we're a little rusty.
We know you guys missed us very, very
Yes.
much.
So
It seems like a long time.
I know you're
since
glad
we've
we're
been
back.
on there.
Yay!
We apologize. Sorry.
It's going to take us a while to ease back in. Well, we have some great guests today. Our first guests are some ladies just from down the road from the Assistance League of Montgomery County. Welcome.
Thank you.
Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Okay. I'm Phyllis Loft, and right now I am the current president. I've been married to my husband, Larry, for 47 years.
Oh, wow.
And we have 2 sons and 4 grandchildren, and they all live in the area. We moved to Conroe after retirement in 2006, and we just love it.
Oh, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm Janita Love, the president-elect. And I'm a native Texan. I grew up in Northeast Texas. And after my husband and I retired from Fairfax, Virginia, we moved down here. And I feel like I'm back home again. And we have a pretty large family with 5 kids. And any day now are expecting our 9th grandchild.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
That's exciting.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yes. Well, welcome. We're glad to have y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, today we would love to, you already told us a little bit about yourself, but why don't you tell us more about the Assistance League?
Okay. Assistance League is a nonprofit organization of ladies who help the less fortunate in our community. It was started in 1985, so we're in our 31st year of serving Montgomery County. We operate a very upscale thrift shop on the corner of San Jacinto and Metcalf, and we're open on from Tuesday to Saturday, where you can come and shop, donate, and volunteer. Our thrift shop provides about 85% of the funds needed to serve our programs to serve the needy in our community.
Oh, wow. 85%. That is a
Yes,
great number. I
that's very
didn't
good.
know it was that high.
Yes,
So
it
that's
is.
fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's some great finds there, too.
Yeah.
I've been there a couple of times. And I know last year y'all provided us some teacups for our teacher appreciation luncheon that we
nice.
had. So, yeah, there's
Wonderful.
great finds there for sure. So everybody needs to stop by and check it out.
Yes, yes.
And we are all volunteers. We have over 200 women. We're all volunteers. We have a different day manager every day for the thrift shop who runs the thrift shop that day. So if we could run the country, the country
You could
would
do
be
it.
in good
You
shape.
could do it
Yeah.
for sure. I have no doubt.
I hear there's an opening right now.
If we only had the funds to
Well, my question for y'all is, what is your favorite thing about volunteering?
Well, I have always been a volunteer. I guess my whole life. In my working life, I've only worked at nonprofit organizations, and then I retired and became a volunteer. So there's just always, I think that volunteer spirit is just in my blood. And as soon as I moved to Conroe, I started looking for an opportunity, and I had heard about Assistance League. And so I've been a member now for just about 10 years. And I think it's important to give back to your community and the long-lasting friendships that we make.
Yeah.
While we're working and serving, we have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Too.
And I think it's important to try and get the younger generation. How do we get them involved and get them into service and things like that too? So
Yes,
I think
yes.
that's something that we all need to help and get people to learn how to pay back to their community. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, definitely. Because that's That's the only way that we're really going to truly make our community better is by giving back and finding a need and filling it. And you guys definitely do that with so many of your programs. I know about a couple of them, but I'd definitely love to hear about a couple more of the programs that you guys have.
Well, something that's near and dear to my heart is the scholarship program. We started that, I believe, in about 2007. And started out giving, and we gave four $4,000 scholarships for the first year of some graduating high school seniors in the area. And since then, I think we had I'm not sure what the first budget was, but our budget has grown to, last year we gave over $109,000 in scholarships. And the fun part about it is, we give scholarships for just about all kinds of situations. We have graduating high school seniors. We have individuals, adults who want to be certified in the healthcare program that we work with Lone Star College and Conroe campus with them. We give to an equine therapy ranch, and that is absolutely amazing to see what we a lot of people who have medical problems, it requires so much expense that they don't have the money. The parents don't have the money for them to get the equine therapy, which really helps the individuals, the children. So we have experience with that, and it's just wonderful.
Oh, wow. I did not realize that you guys gave so much in scholarships. And that was that just last year, $109,000?
It was. It's grown.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Yeah. It's grown from about, we gave $16,000.
That's right.
Grown from $16,000 to now
goodness.
over $109,000 last year.
Wow.
And speaking of the younger generation, we have some of our scholarship recipients come to our shop and volunteer.
Oh, that's nice.
And we just think that is just so special.
That is.
So during the summer, of course,
Right.
or if they're away at college, they're a little limited in their time. But they come in on the weekends. The students that are going locally to Sam Houston, maybe, that live here, they'll come in on the weekends and help us in the thrift shop.
Nice.
And it just warms my heart to see them. So we are trying to draw in that younger generation and teach them the value of volunteering and giving back to their community.
Yeah. Oh, wow. How do you, if someone is interested in the scholarship program, how do y'all do it just for the Conroe area schools, or how does one apply for that? Or
for the high school seniors, it is all the high school seniors in all 6 Montgomery high school districts.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It's everybody in
And
Montgomery County.
All of the counselors are aware of it at the high schools. Our applications are on our website.
Okay.
So they just go to the website, and I'm sure they get assistance from their counselors.
Yeah.
They guide them through it.
Right. Is there any special criteria that they have to do? Essays?
Yes, we have a special application. They have to write an essay. That's part of it. They have to be in the top 30% of their class. So we're trying to touch that group of individuals that's, kind of down in the They have a higher salary maybe, but it's low enough they can't get a lot of scholarships.
Exactly. I think that's great.
That middle.
Yeah,
middle.
Kind of
middle
the middle.
ground.
Yeah,
That's right.
For the kids who are great students but need that extra little help. I think that's wonderful.
And they could always call the shop if they had any questions about the applications. And the application process for the graduating seniors is just now about to start. And will finish by about the end of March, excuse me. So they're about to work with the counselors and all on that.
Great. Wow. Okay, if any parents are out there or seniors, hopefully you're in class. But check out the website and get some information about the scholarships, because I think it's a great program that y'all are doing. So that's
One thing I might mention is, brought it up when you talked about who's eligible. We only, through our 10 philanthropic programs, we only give back to Montgomery County residents. So anybody who would receive help from us has to be a Montgomery County resident.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah. So I want to go back to one other statistic you just mentioned, that 85% of your programs are funded by the thrift shop. Does that include the $109,000 in scholarships?
Yes.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
And then our other funds come from grants and donations.
And fashion shows.
And
we do
fashion
shows at different ladies' organizations, and take our boutique items and jewelry
I didn't realize
to
that.
the organization.
Awesome.
So if there are any ladies' organizations out there who would like us for their program, that would be great.
Yes.
That is so fantastic. My goodness. Wow.
That's great.
So I know you guys have another program coming up that you guys do, Operation School Bell, and so you have your next round coming up. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Operation School Bell?
Yes, Operation School Bell is a signature program of National Assistance League. As we didn't mention, we are one of 120 chapters across the country of National Assistance League. And totally we have over 26,000 members, like Janita and I, across the country, all the way to Hawaii.
That's awesome.
But Operation School Bell is a signature program, and we the students are identified by their counselors as being at risk, and we meet them and their parents at local department stores like Walmart, Kohl's, and J.C. Penney's. The students, along with their parents, choose their school-appropriate clothing, and then our volunteers meet them at the cash register and pay for their purchases.
Oh my gosh.
And we do that in the fall, early fall, August, mid to late August. So by September, we have finished that round. We call it round of dressing events. And now we have extra funds, so we're going to do that in the spring. And we are attempting to reach some of the older kids. So we will be going into some of the high schools.
Oh, wow. And because typically has it been like the younger students, like elementary and middle school?
Yes.
Okay.
But still, it is all six school districts in Montgomery County.
Oh, wow.
What a great program.
Yeah.
It is wonderful. And it is a lot of fun because you see the smiles on the kids' faces with their little clothing. And, of course, we ask them to model some of it when they're trying it on.
Yeah.
We also have emergency dressings throughout the year. Should there be somebody who is just in need, a counselor will identify a student who really needs some clothes. And we can send them with a voucher to a local Walmart to get some new clothes.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Can anybody donate to that program through y'all, or is it something that y'all raise funds for separately?
We raise our funds. We have our budget from the funds that we generate in our thrift shop, but we always ask for donations.
Yeah.
You know, for anyone. And as we see we need more money, we write grants. We have a grants committee, so we go out into the community and we solicit grants specifically for Operation School Bell.
Oh, my gosh.
so
That is
awesome.
and that's great that y'all are able to do it in the spring again this year because I think sometimes school starts and then, you know, then there is a need sometimes in the spring for spring clothes and things like that.
That
so
is
that
right.
I think that's...
Or even right now, it's just cold weather clothes because back in September it was still warm.
Right, definitely.
Exactly right.
As we look at the future and all, that's one of the things we've learned. We only used to do it in August, but we're learning more and planning more, and now having dressing several times a year.
Oh, that's great. How long have y'all been doing that program? Did you mention that?
Oh, since 1987.
Oh, wow.
And last year in 2015, we reached 50,000 students.
Oh, my gosh.
In Montgomery County that we have provided new school clothing to. Yes. So we're very proud of that.
You should be. That is awesome. 50,000.
50,000.
Wow.
Oh,
Since
my gosh.
1987. Started out with a very few in 1987, and it's grown to now. Typically, we will dress about 4,000 students a year.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Now.
Yes. Yeah.
And that have you guys done it in the spring before, or is this the first time you're doing it in the spring?
Last year, I think, was about
Last year was the first
Okay.
time.
Very good.
So we're expanding that program.
Well, besides Operation School Bell and the thrift store, what other programs do y'all have going on that y'all would like to tell our audience about today?
One that I really like and is growing in members who want to be on this committee as well is the Caring and Sharing group. And in that group, we help supply residents in need just with their basic needs. It could be any kind of basic need. One of the things that committee is doing is every month they're going to Woodland Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation, and we do a birthday party. And so we have a group of about 40 or 50 residents who come every time, and if anybody has a birthday party that month, then they get a birthday hat and balloon, and we play bingo with them and do different things. And it's just such a rewarding thing to when I walk away from that, I feel like I have really I have been blessed as much as any of them have been.
Oh, how neat.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, that's great.
So we know that you guys have Business After Hours coming up. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the Business After Hours you have planned for this month? I know you guys have a fun theme that we're really looking forward to.
Yes. Well, our theme will be rodeo, of course. So we're going to have all of our Western wear on sale. The shop will be open for the Business After Hours from 5 to 7. So all of you can shop while you're there.
Great.
We'll have all of our boots and other Western paraphernalia out. Our thrift shop is usually decorated in the appropriate season of the year. So right now we have Valentine's things out. But, in Texas, rodeo is a season.
Yes.
So we will have door prizes to be given away and lots of great food prepared by our members. They are kind and generous enough to provide all the refreshments.
That's nice.
Yes. So
and we know you have some special bartenders, correct?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
We have special bartenders.
We do.
They might be known as our husbands.
Last year they were all dressed up in tuxedos.
were.
We're
Yes, I
excited
know.
to see how they're going to
Yeah.
fit the theme.
That
this
is
year.
right. Well, it might be a little different this year. The tuxedo doesn't exactly fit with the rodeo season.
It doesn't.
So
look
you'll
forward to
be
that.
surprised. So you'll have to come and meet our bartenders.
Oh, awesome.
So we're hoping everyone in the community will come.
Yes.
We definitely hope that y'all come out to Business After Hours with the Assistance League. It will be on February 18th from 5 to 7 p.m. at their thrift shop downtown. Do you guys want to give the address for that real quick?
Yes, the address is 126 North San Jacinto Street.
Perfect. And then you can find more information, or to get that address, you can go to www.conroe.org and find that. And getting ready for that rodeo theme and our next guest, that is just a couple days before the Go Texan Parade. That will be in downtown Conroe.
Yes.
But one other thing I want to get from you guys really quick is I know you were talking about some new member coffees and events that you have. If somebody is interested in becoming a member of the Assistance League, how would they go about doing that?
Well, they can just stop by our shop if
Okay.
they want to and just ask anyone at the register, or if they're donating, they can go to the back door and just say they're interested in learning. But they can also go to our website, and you can send an email to the Vice President of Membership, and she will contact you, or just call us. You can find our phone number on the website or our Facebook page. We're learning how to be on Facebook. So just come by the shop. That would be fine. We accept members all during the year. We have our orientation process every month, so anyone can join at any time.
Oh, how fantastic.
Great.
Okay.
Very good.
Do you have anything else, Courtney?
I don't think so. I just want to thank y'all for coming. I've learned I know about the Assistance League because y'all are part of the chamber, but I've learned so much.
And every time you guys
More.
come back,
Yes.
we just learn so much more. So thank you
Yes.
so much.
Well, you're welcome. We enjoyed it.
Thank you.
you for the opportunity.
Yes, thank you for joining us, and we'll be back with Chamber Chat in a few minutes.
I'm Lieutenant Bob Berry with the Conroe Police Department, reminding you that texting and talking on the phone while driving are not only dangerous, but also illegal in school zones and other posted areas. Drive safely and alert.
Heaven's Army of Resources and Recreation Center is a 501c3 nonprofit organization featuring a 10,000 square foot building located at 19325 FM 1485 West, New Caney, Texas. At Heaven's Army, we offer over 26 different services free for all ages, from karate, dance, drug and alcohol classes, anger management, parenting, food and clothing pantries, to just name a few. We are supported solely by volunteers and private donations. Our main mission is to glorify God in all that we do. At Heaven's Army, we strive to be a hand up, not a handout. Come check us out at 19325 FM 1485 West, New Caney, Texas, or call for more information at 281-689-5864. You may also learn more about Heaven's Army by visiting our website at heavensarmyofresources.com.
Hello, I'm Bonita DeRosa, Animal Control Officer for the City of Willis. We invite you to tune in to Lone Star Internet Radio every first and third Thursday of the month at 11 a.m. For the Willis Hour, on the first Thursday of the month, the Willis Hour will be covering upcoming events and news about the city. Join in the conversation with your city officials and other leaders in the community. On the third, we will be doing a recap of the last City Council meeting. The mission of the City of Willis is to provide high-quality services, accountability, and professional commitment to our citizens. We pledge to provide those who live, work, and visit our city an effective government that is open and responsive to the needs and values of the community. Again, we invite you to tune in on Lone Star Internet Radio every first and third Thursday of the month at 11 for the Willis Hour.
Have a legal question? Are you a resident of Montgomery County? Call 281-645-6344 to talk to a volunteer attorney from the Woodlands Bar Association. We answer the phones on the first Monday of every month at 281-645-6344 from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. to provide general legal information and information about legal resources to Montgomery County residents.
And welcome back to Chamber Chat. I am Courtney Galle, the Director of Program Development at the Lake Conroe Chamber of Commerce. And we have our second segment today. And we just heard from the ladies from Assistance League. And now we're going to talk to the Go Texan Committee. So, get your boots ready and head down to downtown for the 51st Annual Go Texan Parade. Today we have Debbie Buckaloo Campbell. Say hello.
Hi, Courtney, and hi, listeners.
Hello. And then we have Will Evans.
Yes, welcome. Thank you.
And Lorinda Travis.
Hello.
And they are a part of the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, Houston Metro Go Texan Committee, Conroe, Willis, the Woodlands. Oh, it's a mouthful.
Yes, it is.
Welcome. So we'll be talking a little bit about the Go Texan Parade and the 5K run that they have. So who wants to start to tell us a little bit about the parade?
Oh, I will.
Great.
It's our 51st annual Go Texan Parade. It's going to be in downtown Conroe on Saturday, February 20th, and it begins at 1 p.m., and the parade theme is School Bells and Rodeo Trails. We partner with the City of Conroe and the Lake Conroe Chamber of Commerce to put this on, and without their help, we'd have a hard time to do this.
Oh, so. That's not true. Y'all do all of the work. I just assist. Well, we're really happy to be able to partner with y'all with the parade. So, is there anything new going to be happening with the parade this year? I know last year was the 50th anniversary, so that was a kind of a big ta-da, but 51st can do it, I think. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We have a lot of extra participation in that event. Yes,
yeah.
It was. But this year, there's not really anything new other than each parade seems like it has its own change that comes along with it. We have new people that show up, new groups, new floats, and everything. Mm-hmm. And this is going to be an election year, so you're going to see probably, hopefully a lot of political people that'll be down and coming out. As far as our celebrities from Houston, we do have Miss Moo and Howdy, the bow-legged H that the kids always enjoy seeing.
They're super cute.
They'll be participating, and they're the official mascots for the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. Mm-hmm. And we do also have other HLSR mascots, Howdy Dog, Cotton Candy, and Cowboy. And so they'll be hopefully participating if they come down this year, walking through the crowd and entertaining the kids.
Cotton Candy is my favorite. She's cute. I like her.
And don't forget that we have the local cut and shoot chapter of the Harley-Davidson group who will clear the streets for the start of our parade. And they will be followed by the Ross Volunteers out of Texas A&M University who serve as our official lead entry. It's always so exciting to see their precision marching.
Yes, they make a great entrance to the parade for sure.
And we always are proud to showcase official wagon number 5 from the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. That wagon is the official wagon out of the Saltgrass Trail Ride. And we'll see almost every dignitary of the show out of Houston in attendance at this parade. In fact, I've always heard it said that the Conroe Go Texan Parade has the largest gathering of stock show officials outside of NRG Park. So that's really an honor to Montgomery County and the city of Conroe to have that many folks in attendance.
Yeah, I don't think that people realize that there is a lot of officials from the Livestock Show and Rodeo that come down for the parade, which I think does make it very special.
And we kind of like to think that we kick off the rodeo season. We're
definitely.
like the first event that really gets the ball rolling for them.
Yeah, I think that's great, yeah.
Speaking of dignitaries, the Conroe Willis, the Woodlands Metro Go Texan Committee is proud to welcome local attorney Johnny Causey to the fold. After last year's Go Texan Parade, Don Buckaloo of Buckaloo Chevrolet announced his retirement as ambassador. He always oversaw the parade and indicated that Johnny had agreed to take over as official host of our festivities. Of course, Johnny and his family have been long volunteers of the show and have participated in this parade for many, many years. But it's exciting to see another generation of leaders step forward to help continue our long-standing tradition in hosting Go Texan Parade in the city of Conroe.
Yes, I know. Mr. Buckaloo, Debbie's father, has done so much for the Go Texan and Parade and the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. So I think we're all sad to see him step down, but great that Mr. Causey is going to be able to be more involved this year. So, was your dad sad to see it go and ready to have somebody overtake the reins a little bit?
Well, he's been involved with this parade since its beginning. So he served as one of the lead ambassadors for 50 years, and it's been a labor of love for him, and he's really enjoyed it, but it does reach a point that it's time to let somebody younger step in.
I will make sure that he knows that you said that and not me. But no, that's awesome. Anything more about the parade? I know if you're interested in having a float, you can contact the chamber. You can contact me, and we have entry forms there. And we'd love for everybody in the community to participate in this great event. Anything we missed about the parade, or any?
This year we're going to bring back the 5K run. It was successful enough that we want to try to keep continuing that to get more of the youth involved with it. And so this will be our second annual Go Texan Stampede, as we call it. It's going to be a 5K fun run walk, whichever one you prefer to do. And that one will be at Heritage Park at 9:30.
Okay.
We'd like to start the race at 9:30, so if anybody wants to participate.
So before the parade starts, you can go in there and get some exercise and then get ready and jump on your float.
Yep, and we'll provide you a T-shirt. We'll have water throughout the parade route. We'll have volunteers that's going to be helping us with that event. And we have a couple of youth groups that come and do community service that helps with our groups.
Great.
We have the JRC from Houston. They come down and help us organize the parade. And then this year we're going to have the Montgomery County Fair Junior Advisory Committee.
Oh,
another
awesome. Long title there.
Long title there, yes. And then we will give away some awards. We'll have first and second female runner, and then we'll have first and second male runner. And we're still going to bring back that award again for the crossing the finish line with your boots on.
Oh, okay. So tell a little bit more about that, because I remember that from last year.
Yeah, we came up with this kind of unique idea, being with the rodeo, having something involved with that if one of the youth groups or any runner wants to run the race in a pair of boots, that was the challenge. Well, as we kind of learned, people will run the route, and they'll have their boots kind of hidden throughout the route as you're coming through the finish line. And this one lady was very creative with it, and we gave her the award last year.
Oh,
and
well,
so,
I would have never thought about that. I would have been running with my boots on all the time.
We saw her coming, and then she just disappeared, and then she popped back in, and she had the more boots coming down.
Oh, well, that's great. Yes, I think everybody should do that. I think that's a great twist and a unique feature to the 5K run walk. So yeah, very good. I'm glad y'all are doing that again this year. So going on to more back to the parade, the theme is school bells and rodeo trails. So how do participants that are going to be a judge float in the parade, how can they incorporate that theme and what are the rules based on incorporating that theme to be a judged float?
Well, we encourage them to use their creative energy to develop an entry that includes anything to do with school, education, memories along the rodeo trail, or some combination thereof.
Okay.
I believe we had agreed that if they could incorporate both of them, it'd be better at their winning the
right. Well,
winning
that's
the
good because
float
I
contest.
did have somebody ask about that if they had to do one or the other, or they needed to do both. So they're encouraged to do both. Okay,
yes.
gotcha. And what are there categories that people have for the parade, like best honorable mention and all that kind of stuff, or is it just 1, 2, and 3?
As far as our parade,
judge floats.
Yeah, we have judge floats. We have a commercial division.
Okay.
And then we have a nonprofit, and then we have
youth
in it, our youth group that comes in, and then I think we give 3 awards. We have an award group that actually, the way we stage that section of the parade, all the judge floats will be kind of right next to Sacred Heart Church, and so we'll make it convenient for them. But yes, we do have 3 awards that we give away.
Do they get a trophy?
Yes, they do.
Oh. I did have that question too. They wanted to know if they got a trophy if they won. I think that they're really, I can't remember who it was, but I think they're really pulling out for it. They wanted to make sure they were going to get something for it. So, but yeah, I would encourage everybody to do that, because that just makes the parade even more. So you can enter the parade, but you can also be a judge float. So I think that's probably the best way to participate in the parade. So, and how do y'all come up with the theme?
Well, we put our heads together, and
I mean, I know how y'all come up with the theme. Plus, our listeners, how do y'all come up with that?
As a committee, we do, but this year, Debbie's actually the one that created this year's themes, and so our meeting was short, and we were glad that she had the creative mindset for that day, and took
did.
Typically, we will ask for our volunteers to make suggestions, and then the committee will vote on those choices. But we do always try to incorporate something along the education line as well as the radio line. Right. So, I don't know if our listeners know this, but the Livestock Show and Rodeo gives a lot of money away for scholarships. So I think we're going to talk about that a little bit later in the program. But why don't we tell our audience who the Grand Marshals of the parade are this year? Well, this year we're honored to have 2 Grand Marshals, and they are David and B.J. Booth. David became involved with the Houston Livestock Show more than 30 years ago when friends asked him to join the International Committee. He honored that suggestion and went on to serve on several committees, including calf scramble donors, rodeo merchandise, speakers, and the wine committee. Some years later, David served a 3-year term as vice president of the show, and at that point in time, he was the officer in charge of ag mechanics, informational services, the lamb and goat auction, and Western Art Committee. And as a lifetime vice president, David continues to serve the show. He's active on the International Committee. And BJ, his wife, serves on the LAMA, the Judging Committee, School Art, and Armed Forces Appreciation Committee. Those are quite a few committees that they've been involved with through the years. And a really high honor is one where BJ was selected as the second Trailblazer Award recipient a number of years ago. Wow. And that's just one of the people that really shows a lot of support for the show and is totally involved and has new ideas and comes in with lots of great ideas. And in addition to David and BJ, they have their adult children active in the show. So Rodeo Houston is definitely a family affair around David and BJ's home, and we are really honored to host them and have them be a part of our parade this year. Yeah, definitely a family affair. Now, has the parade had a couple as the Grand Marshals before, or has it just been an individual, or you can remember? I don't recall a husband and wife in recent years. The Caruths were Grand Marshals a few years ago, and then quite a few years ago we had 3 Grand Marshals. Oh, wow. When we honored some of our most recognizable Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo officers, but also local representatives. Oh. And that was John Causey, Don Buckaloo, and Suzanne Epps. And they all served together as vice presidents. And it was really an honor to have that many representatives from Montgomery County on the board at the same time. That's awesome. One thing that's great, I think this couple is a wonderful representation of volunteerism and involvement into the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. So I know everybody's excited about having them. Well, I know the Go Texan Committee does a lot more throughout the year besides the parade and the 5K run. Why don't y'all tell our listeners a little bit more about what y'all do besides, because I know y'all are busy throughout the year.
Yes, our committee is the official name, as we'll give it, the Conroe Willis, the Woodlands Metro Go Texan Committee. We're a subcommittee of Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. And our group consists of 40 local committee men and other volunteers. And we have 5 fundraisers a year.
Wow.
Our first event is Cooking for Kids Music Fest. We had a Cooking for Kids event, and now we've incorporated having some local bands come in and sing and entertain. And then we have 2 dances, a bus trip, and then our parade.
Oh, awesome. And then money raised from those events, what does that go towards?
Well, they go towards the scholarships, and for our efforts, Houston gives us at least one $18,000 scholarship to a graduating senior at every high school in Conroe and Willis school districts. Wow. And in May of 2015, we gave a combined total of $252,000 to these youths.
That's awesome.
Awarded. In fact, we're in heavy competition this year for one of 4 $18,000 sweepstakes scholarships that are awarded to the top committee in all of the Metro Go Texan areas. It'd be great if another local student earned a scholarship thanks to the work of our committee. And Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo awards similar scholarships to other high schools in and around the greater Houston metropolitan area.
Yeah, I think that's what I love about the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo and the Go Texan, because I think people know it for the entertainment and for the rodeo and stuff, but they don't realize that they give back to hundreds of thousands of dollars of scholarships to our youth, and that money does stay locally as well too. So I think
believe they've given over $400 million.
Yeah, I think it has it on their website, because I've seen that before. I'm like, that is just amazing. So great for people to know. So well, is there anything else y'all want to add about the parade? I know if people are interested in participating in the parade, they can go to our website at the chamber, which is conroe.org, or they can go to Eventbrite and register there. We have that link on our website. Super. And 5K as well. You can get the entry forms there, and we would love for everybody in the community to participate and come out to the parade. We're hoping for great weather on February 20th at 1 p.m. in downtown Conroe, and also in the morning for the run and the walk. I would probably do the walking instead of the running, but...
Well, don't forget your boots if you
do. And your boots, too, yes. I want to see people with boots on. We need to get lots of people with boots on there. So maybe people can pick up some boots at the Assistance League at Business After Hours and then come to the Go Texan Parade and participate that way as well. So anything else y'all want to add before we go?
Just mark your calendars for Saturday, February 20th, and come out and join us for our 51st annual Conroe Go Texan Parade and the 2nd annual Go Texan Stampede. It's going to be a day you're going to enjoy.
Yes. Well, thank y'all so much for joining me again this year. Love being able to tell our audience about the Go Texan Parade and everything that y'all do. And we'll be back with Chamber Chat in a few minutes.
Hi, this is BJ Orner from Montgomery County Performing Arts Society. I'm here to remind you to get your tickets now for all the upcoming events that McPass has to offer. All shows will be held at the beautiful Crichton Theater in downtown Conroe. Call 936-441-7469 for your tickets today, or go to our website, www.mcpass.org, for more information. Hope to see you at the show.
Tune in to Chamber Chat with your host, Courtney Galle and Samantha Good, with the Conroe Lake Conroe Chamber of Commerce, every first Tuesday of the month at 11 a.m. I'm one of your hosts, Courtney Galle. Samantha and I will chat about the Conroe Chamber's upcoming events and programs for the month. Relax with a cup of joe or your favorite drink for Chamber Chat.
Have a legal question? Are you a resident of Montgomery County? Call 281-645-6344 to talk to a volunteer attorney from the Woodlands Bar Association. We answer the phones on the first Monday of every month at 281-645-6344 from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. to provide general legal information and information about legal resources to Montgomery County residents.
The Conroe YMCA's benchmark adaptive programming for kids and adults is Leap of Faith. Leap of Faith is an equine assisted therapy program serving children and adults with adaptive needs. The riders in our Leap of Faith program are working to address and manage specific aspects of their lives impacted by illness, injury, or disability. The Leap of Faith program has experience working with riders who are living with attention deficit or other hyperactivity disorders, hearing impairments, visual impairments, developmental delays or disabilities, autism, Down syndrome, multiple sclerosis, muscular dystrophy, head traumas, brain injuries, and paralysis. Our program uses horseback riding to develop self-confidence and self-esteem, to increase upper and lower body strength, assist in respiratory issues, and establish a trusting relationship between the rider and their horse. Not only do these activities aid in the physical and mental development of the rider, but they also foster self-reliance and independence. For more information regarding our program, to become a rider, or to volunteer with a great group of people, please call our Welcome Center at 936-441-9622 or visit our website at www.ymcahouston.org/Conroe.
And welcome back to Chamber Chat. I am Courtney Galle, one of your hosts, the Director of Program Development at the Conroe Chamber of Commerce.
And hi, I'm Samantha, the Director of Membership Development at the Chamber. I'm back. I learned a lot about the Go Texan Parade. I got to hear all about it.
Yes.
Hopefully you listened to that and are signing up right now to be in the run and have a float. Mm-hmm. We'll have a float. I'll be in the back of a truck waving again
Chamber will
this year.
be a participant again this year, yes.
I like that I'm actually waving right now.
Yeah, she is. She's waving if you can't see, yes. So come out, and if not, just come out to see the Chamber and the parade. I think for the next few minutes, we'll talk about kind of what we have coming up at the Chamber. I know we have some special events coming up. One of the things I want to tell y'all about is our candidate forum that we're going to be having during our monthly luncheon, which is February 25th. Members are invited as well as non-members. We will be having a forum with the candidates in the sheriff's race and county attorney, and then the judges from the 9th, 410th, and 435th districts. So come out and listen to your potential local representatives to come out and give their view on some of the issues that are in our county coming up and currently. So if you want to come to that, it will be at First Baptist Church Conroe in downtown Conroe, February 25th at 11 a.m. And you can visit our website to sign up. Like I said, you don't have to be a Chamber member to come, but we would love the community to come out and all of our members and to support these candidates and kind of get the word out. And we, definitely encourage everybody to get out the vote and vote early. I think the registration to vote has already passed.
Yes. If you're not registered to vote already, you cannot vote in the primary election.
Right.
But if you register to vote now, you can still vote for the city elections that we have coming up in
May.
Okay.
May, yeah.
I was going to say April or May. I wasn't sure.
And then the general elections in November too. So, but early voting starts February 16th. So make sure you visit the Chamber website for all of that information. And then besides that, and the Go Texan Parade coming up, we in May will have Taste Fest, which is our annual culinary extravaganza. Like how I say that? Extravaganza. It just seems fancy to be able to say
fancy.
that.
It's very fancy.
We're
fancy this
yes,
morning.
we're fancy. Where we invite restaurants in the area to come out and kind of give a sampling and a tasting of their cuisine that they offer. So we're still looking for restaurants to participate in that event, and we'll have tickets on sale in the next month or so. So we encourage you'll hear more about that on the radio show and through our newsletter and
don't worry, you'll
e-blast.
see lots of emails from us about it.
Definitely, because we want everybody to come out and get a great tasting of what Conroe has to offer. So those are kind of my special events that are coming up. What do we have for our networking events?
We've got a couple fun networking events coming up. We have our Young Professionals Luncheon tomorrow from 11:30 to 1 at the Chamber, and
I aged out. I'm done. I aged out at the end of the year. I can't come anymore. I'm really sad.
We'll make a special allowance for you, Courtney. Don't worry.
I
know someone. I know
I can
someone
still be 30.
you.
I still want to be 39. I can still be 39.
I think that is fine. I still want to be another number as well. So we have Dr. Stacey Rogers coming and presenting tomorrow to our young professionals. She's going to be giving a presentation on the Psalms and principles. So come
that sounds
check that
cool.
out and see what that is. And then we also will have lunch sponsored by Russo's Italian Kitchen.
Yay.
So we are excited to have a very yummy lunch for that. All of our young professionals are looking forward to having something besides pizza and sandwiches this month.
Awesome. Thank you,
so
Russo's.
We are looking forward to that. And then, as we already mentioned, we have Business After Hours coming up on February 18th. And that will be at the Assistance League. And that should be a really fun one.
Yes.
We've had some great Business After Hours the past few months. And I know that this one will be no exception.
Yeah, it was great. The last year when they did it, it was wonderful.
Yeah.
So
they definitely love hosting everybody.
Yes.
So come out and support them and check out their thrift shop and buy something.
Yes.
Help sponsor some scholarships for these young kids. I was absolutely flabbergasted by the amount that they give out in Montgomery County.
I know, that's crazy.
I did not know that. I think that is so amazing.
It really is.
I knew they did a lot of wonderful programs. Like they have one of the organizations I love is Family Promise.
Right.
And they do baskets for the residents that are going through the Family Promise program. So I think that's really neat.
Oh,
so
that's
they
great.
don't just do their own programs. They get involved with other things.
They help out
around
other
the community.
nonprofits. Yeah, that's great.
And then we have some lunch and learns coming up. We have another really exciting thing that's coming up. We have our roundtable information meeting on February 17th. And our roundtables are something that we are just starting to offer. And we're excited to see that get up and off the ground because it's a great time for our business leaders and nonprofits and small business owners and CEOs to come and really talk with other like-minded individuals in order to really kind of like let down the walls a little bit and have open conversation.
Right.
And so we're excited to see where that's going to go and being able to offer that at our chamber. So February 17th, come out, enjoy free lunch at the chamber from 11:30 to 12:30 and learn more about what the Roundtable program has to offer.
Yeah, I think it'll be a great program for the chamber to participate in. So,
and what's really great is this, obviously the information session is free, but then it's a free program going forward as well.
Oh, that's great.
It's not something where we're like reel you in and then let's get some money, but it's really a free thing that the chamber is offering for
benefit if you're a member.
Exactly.
Yes. If you're not a member, sign up and just become a member in order to participate in that that one little event that we're going to be hosting.
Yeah. What else do we have going on? Do we have anything else exciting?
Oh, just I know I'm special events. We're busy getting the year ready. So, and we just had Chairman's Ball in January where we honored Dr. Don Stockton as our chairman of the board in 2015, and Hector Forestier, the city manager of Willis, is our new chairman of the board. So we. Dr. Stockton passed the gavel over to Hector for his year this year to serve as the board chairman, and hopefully we'll have some exciting news in the next month or so. Hopefully
I would love to say that we would have some news for y'all next month at our radio show. So, and then maybe even the month after that, if we might even have somebody to introduce you to.
Yes, that would be awesome. So stay tuned for upcoming news for the Conroe Chamber of Commerce.
So we're excited to see what this year is going to hold. Yes. And then just one other thing with Chairman's Ball that you didn't mention yet was we give out some really fantastic awards at Chairman's Ball.
Yes.
And I don't think we have said amazing congratulations to these people enough. So we give out, actually Dr. Stockton gives out 2 awards. So the chairman gives out 2 awards. And those 2 awards are the Horizon Award for an upcoming board member that shows a lot of promise with their future with the chamber. And this year, Dr. Stockton gave that award to Brent Wunderlich from McKesson. So we are expecting wonderful things from you, Brent. So you better get ready to roll. And then we had our Key Person Award that Dr. Stockton gave out to another board member who had a big impact on his year as chairman. And that award went out to last year's vice chair of membership, Don Spence. So he did so much with membership. So we are excited that he was rewarded for that.
Yes.
And then we had our Randy Tinsley Award, which is our Diplomat of the Year Award. And it was named after a gentleman, Randy Tinsley, who passed away a few years ago. And he was a chamber diplomat, and he just had such passion for the program.
Yeah.
So they decided to name the Diplomat of the Year program, or the Diplomat of the Year award, after him. And that award this year every year that award is voted on by the other diplomats and the chamber staff and some board members. And that award this year went to Margie Taylor from Taylorized PR. So congratulations, Margie, and Dawn with All Star Catering, and Brent from McKesson. We are looking forward to seeing what this year brings out of our Diplomat of the Year and our Horizon Award. And Dawn, you just get to relax now.
Yeah. He's done. So he got his award. He's good. But everybody else, be prepared to get in the race for those awards. Yes. So, well, I think we've had a great session today. Great show. It's a show.
It is a show. We might not think we're entertaining, but hopefully you people out there in Radio Land find us somewhat entertaining.
Someone out there. So join us next month. In the date is the first Tuesday of the month. I don't know what day of the week it is, but
it's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday, the 1st, March 1st at 11 o'clock for the next show of Chamber Chat. And you can visit us online at conroe.org or call us at 936-756-6644 or stop by. Thank you. Till next month.
Bye.
Thank you for checking out a podcast on Lone Star Internet Radio. Lone Star Internet Radio is Montgomery County's community radio station, broadcasting from the heart of Conroe, Texas. If you are interested in sponsoring a program for Lone Star Internet Radio, just visit us online at irlonestar.com or message us on Facebook. We are always taking song requests on Twitter, and if you are interested in getting involved with the station, by either hosting your own show or if you want to be a DJ, just contact Dick at irlonestar.com. Lone Star Internet Radio, Montgomery County's community radio station.